Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and we are here today to talk about this. This is from Smashbox. It's the Halo Cheek Palette. I bought this at Ulta. It was $35. $30? It was $35, I'm pretty sure. And this is the box it came in. Really cute packaging. This is one of their holiday releases. Look how cute this palette is. I just love it. I love it so much. They did something like this in like really hot pink acrylic packaging a few years ago now. I never bought anything from the collection and I regret it all the time. I always wanted to just have that hot pink plastic for some reason. Anyway, this is what they did this year for a cheek palette anyway. On Ulta's website, it does describe it as a cheek and eye palette. I wasn't planning to demo it on my eyes today, which is why I already have mascara on. But why not? Let's just do it. I have worn it on the eyes, so I can give you some thoughts on that. This, I can't get over how nice this red is. I just love it so much. Anyway, it comes with two powder highlighters, which are called Soft Pearl Powder and Rich Gold Powder. And then two putty blushes, which are covered really cool with a little plastic window, so you don't get all the powder in there. And this is Radiant Rose and Copper Rose. And I didn't know that these were putty. When I ordered it, I thought they were powder. So when I touched them, I was like, oh crap, they're cream. But they're not really creamy. They're really like a putty, like a hard. They feel like a cream blush that's like past its prime a little bit, like a little on the dry side. They don't apply dry at all. They're really intense with the color anyway. They just feel a little different than I expected. As far as the highlights go, let's put one of these on. I'm going to put on this one here called Soft Pearl. Let me swatch them for you. Okay. The one I'm going to put on today, Soft Pearl. Look how it looks in the pan. And then when you swatch it, this is a totally different color. That little window keeps popping open. Look how dark and like pink that is. I don't know why it doesn't look like that to me in the pan. It's this top one here. How do I do this? I mean, it looks like a totally different color to me, like really dark. I don't know why that is, but it wasn't what I was expecting. But let me blend it out. It's also a concentrated swatch, you know. This is a very different formula than I've seen Smashbox do in the past, or that I own from them. Most of their highlights, I feel, are like really powdery. They're kind of, I mean, of course the powder, but they're like, they're not like this. This feels like a little bit of like a foil kind of feeling. Not super creamy, but they're not the same formula that they've always done. I feel like this is a different formula for Smashbox. I mean, as far as what I know from them. Or what I have. A lot more intense too than I normally see them do. Anyway, I feel like these highlights go on better with a little bit of a fluffier kind of brush, not something super dense, because then I feel like it just gets all crazy. But I'm going to go into this one here. And as you can see, it does make kind of a mess. They're firmly pressed in there, but not enough to where it's going to keep it from kicking around. Tap off the excess because your brush is going to pick up more than you realize. Let me grab a little mirror here. And hopefully you can see the highlight action. It's really, really pretty. A different color than I was expecting, but still very pretty nonetheless. And like I said, I wasn't going to put it on my eyes, but let's just do it. Let's just highlight everywhere. A little on the nose. I really, really like this. I was just going to say it has a vanilla smell, but it's this palette I'm holding that I'm smelling. It doesn't have a scent. It's just something else. I really like this highlight. I find myself enjoying it quite a bit. And it doesn't come off as like dark and pink as the swatch was, like this one up here. I don't know. I feel like a lot of skin tones would be able to use this one. And then as far as the one on the bottom, I've only used it on my eyes. I feel like it's a little too dark for my skin. Obviously, look at it. Definitely for a darker skin tone. And as you can see, just by using that one powder, it got all over this, even though I was nowhere near. I was just tapping here and tapping off excess, but it flies everywhere. And I feel like because of this plastic packaging, like it kind of attracts the powder. I don't know, because it's stuck all over here. So I'm really thankful now that they put that little window there, because look how much highlight was stuck on there. Okay, for the blushes. The blushes are very metallic. I feel like these would be really good for a dark skin tone. Here they both are right here. Let me swatch them for you. I had one of these on in another video, and I feel like I liked the way it looked, but I feel like it makes me look very sunburned. Not in a bad way. I just don't feel like this is going to be a formula for everybody because I feel they look metallic. They definitely look like a pretty eyeshadow. It's not a formula that really is made for eyeshadow. But yeah, let's put it on anyway. Use my good old stippling brush from Real Techniques. Let me give it a little quick clean. And I think I'm going to go with the bottom one here. The one called Copper Rose. Or do I go with Radiant Rose? Let's go Copper Rose. That's the one down here. As you can see, like they're putty, but they're not too hard. But they are a little bit pliable. And we're going to put it on. I find it hard to gauge how much you get on your brush because it looks like you're dipping in a lot because you're putting a lot of brush marks in it, and then there's not really a whole lot going off on your cheeks. I'm hoping you can see, I don't know if you can, like with the sun, how, I don't want to keep calling them metallic, like, because they're not, it's not like you're putting a metallic eyeshadow on, but I feel like it's a very different formula for Smashbox, I think. I can't remember them doing something like this, and I usually pick up their holiday stuff each year, with the exception of that pretty pink one. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I could feel a sneeze coming on, and I didn't want to sit here going, waiting for it to happen. Anyway, there's the blush. It's a little intense. I feel darker skin tones would appreciate these a lot. They do have a lot of shine. I know you can't really see or maybe pick up a little bit of it. They have a lot of shine to them. They're definitely not matte blushes, which I don't mind. But even in the pans, you can see the little bit of radiance that they're going to have. I find them to be a little bit more on the metallic side. That's just me, I think. And I am going to put it on the eyes. Why not? I don't think these are made for eyes. I mean, at least the palette, the cream ones anyway. Let's do the same shade just to kind of keep it cohesive. I have worn these on the eyes before. They crease quickly and they fade really fast. Like, I feel like a lot of things that are made that claim to be eye and lip or eye and cheek or lip and cheek or whatever, they're good at one thing and not that good at the other thing. They're just kind of trying to make it one of those multitasker things, which I mean in reality you could use whatever you want for whatever you want. Put some lipstick on your cheeks as a cream blush. They don't have to market it that way. But stuff that's marketed that way, I feel never works good for both. But anyway, it's a really pretty eye color. I like it. But it doesn't last. And I find it creases as well. But pretty. I like how it brings the whole look together. It actually looks more pink on my face, on my eyes than it does on my cheeks. And then let's just do a little bit of the highlight, the same one that I used on a little flat brush. Just gonna put it on the inner corner or on the inner part of the eye. That's alright. I mean, it's fine as an eye color. It's just a little something on the eyes, especially if you want just like a, you know, grab it and go, do your makeup at the red lights in the car because you woke up late for work. You know, this is going to do something for you. It's going to put a little color on your lids, and then of course a lot of color on your cheeks. As far as the price, I mean, I don't know, $35. I feel like it's a little much. I know this is going to go on sale because I always see Smashbox's stuff go on sale. I would say if you're interested in this, I would say wait for it to go half off. I don't know if it's a necessity. Highlights are really nice formula. These are nice blushes. I don't know if they're going to be for everybody or everybody's taste. But I like it. I don't regret buying it, but I feel like it was a little expensive for what it was. But yeah, that is it. If you have picked up this little palette, let me know what you think. I always pick up Smashbox's big palette that they put out every year, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do this year, especially if it's going to be in this packaging. I'm already going to die. But anyway, that's it. Let me know what you thought. Would you pick up this palette? Is it overpriced? What do you think? I would love to know as always. And I'll see you later in another video. Goodbye.